Hey boys, welcome back to some Israle Folau career mode. It's going to be round 2 of our return to rugby league in Australia. That is, obviously he did come back for the Catalans Dragon and or Dragons, but yeah, he's back in Australia, back in the Q Cup. Hopefully this is and I know, so it did come out that as David Mead is in the team here, which is nice to see. We got a little bit of firepower. Anyone else of note? Pulu is at lock still, and in the bench there, as you look at the other team here, the Capras. Who have they got? Anyone name Madden? Definitely heard the name before. Nixon Put, very good player for PNG for a long time there. But yeah, what was I gonna say? Yeah, obviously it's coming out now that Folau has, well, it's annoying because yeah, they agreed to reinstate him, I guess, or let him play in the Queensland comp, but Catalans Dragons have to officially release him from his contract, which I haven't really heard. I think they might be playing, like, you know, hardball, I guess, is right here. This is gonna be easy, dude. David Mead. I think it was Mead just making a clean line break, and in first set of 6, we're just gonna be following up the middle, and that's try time, baby. Israle Folau, you're not gonna catch him in the clear like that, and yeah, it's gonna be. I mean, if Mead plays for a good part of the season, we're definitely gonna form a good little combo, myself and Mead against the Q Cup boys here. But yeah, I mean, you know, I can understand it would be frustrating for Catalans Dragons. You know, they signed him. They took the punt on Folau. Even though, let's be real, like, people, I have heard the thing, like, people are saying that they took a risk in all this nonsense. Like, come on. They signed one of the greatest athletes of all time that can win them games. Like, I mean, they might have caught backlash, but good lord, like, they would have. I honestly, I didn't really see too much of how Folau went in the Super League, but he would have played, like, he would have been a very good player for them. So, you know, people acting like Catalans Dragons are like this heroic team for giving him a chance is like, come on, they were doing it to win games. Like, that's the bottom line. Is beautiful play. Israle Folau, he's finding his feet in the Q Cup here. That was, you know, that's what we should be doing. Looking for those inside balls, just trying to get one-on-one with the defender. Beautiful little step there. Beats a couple and implants it down. So two tries in under 15 minutes, and we're beating the clock almost. If he gets this kick, we're on pace and looking very, very sharp. Looking very sharp indeed. But yeah, like I said, I can understand them being a little bit you know, hesitant to release him from the contract. It is a little bit like, he's not going to go back there and play for you. Just, you know, just do it. As oh man, we're having a field day here. It was a great kick downfield, great kick chase, and able to throw the opposing fullback into touch. That you know, got to feel good. It's got to feel good. But yeah, it is a bit like, he's not going to go back there and play. Like, just release him, for God's sakes. Just release him so he can play in the Queensland comp, dude. I want to see him back. I want to see him back, and see what comes from it. Because, I mean, again, I don't want to get into the real nitty gritty, but I mean, the age-old debate, like, the people they let play NRL and Israle Folau is gonna be crucified for his beliefs. I just, the irony of it is hilarious to me, that because that's the thing, like, he in union, I know I said I wasn't going to get into it, but we'll get into it a little bit. But obviously in union, where he got sacked, if he had a clause where they didn't let him post that type of stuff, or whatever the case may be, like, that's one thing. But it's not illegal. Like, there's nothing illegal about it. So, you know, that's, you know, it is what it is. It is what it is, dude. But yeah, the irony of it, I find just ridiculous. People getting all up in arms about it, just blow me away, basically. But yeah, hopefully hopefully he gets released and he can find his way back, and we'll see what happens from there. But the Capras get a chance here. Last tackle, decent kick from Robinson, but you don't want to kick it to Folau. He is the single greatest leaper in football history. He just didn't drop them. Like, there's players that could jump as high. Like, I know Xavier Coates now gets obviously compared to Folau all the time, and Tupou's got some great hops, and a couple of the other, there's some freakish wingers, but Folau just never dropped it. Like, he just didn't drop the football. Coates for all his athleticism, he honestly drops a lot of catches. Folau just didn't drop it. He just didn't drop the footy when he got up in the air. It was quite the sight. So yeah, don't want to be kicking it to Folau in that position, as we are going to go into halftime with an 18-0 lead. We're a pretty strong team here, and it's what we should expect. But that is a shocking kick. Oh my goodness. Brown, the dummy half. I don't know if it was a ricochet or he just absolutely miskicked it. It's going to give the Capras a good chance just after the stroke of half time to potentially put some points on. Jack Madden getting very, very close there. Almost. Oh, is he over? Just millimeters short, dude. Last tackle now. Brown goes back to the lock there. Puts in a decent little kick. We called for it. Forward pass, apparently. A little bit rough. We were trying to get out of the in goal and got pinged for a forward pass, which the rest usually don't call any forward passes, so always feel a little bit you always feel a little bit hard done by when you get actually pinged for one in real life as well. Like, it's absolutely maddening, the forward passes, dude. It's just such a lottery. It's such a lottery because there's so many blatant forward passes that they don't call, and then they'll just randomly call one. It's just out of the blue, and it's like, which team is it this week that's going to get screwed over by a forward pass call, basically? Is the kick? Oh, my God. Oh, they outleapt us. Can you believe it? The prop of all people. That's the one thing I wish, future rugby league games, you can't have props out-leaping Folau. My goodness, dude. There's got to be different animations for, like, outside backs jumping in the air to, like, forwards. But yeah, the bat down, he obviously couldn't catch it over Folau, so just went for the little bat down. Is a nice little ball back on the inside there. Oh, I thought it would have been a nice little try assist, but not quite. And yeah, we've been a little bit quiet. We haven't seen any footy in this second half. It's been all the Capras. They had a couple of forced dropouts. They honestly controlled the second half pretty well. We've defended pretty well as well. But yeah, we've been pretty solid defensively. Only conceded the one try to a little bat down from a kick. Other than that, like, we've been pretty quiet. And then finally we get some footy. Scrum, 10 meters out, yawning gap. Give it to Folau. That's as easy as you like right there. Simple try. Is that our hat trick? No, second try. Yeah, finally getting some clear footy. That's the first real attacking chance we've had this whole second half. But yeah, like I said, we're pretty pleased with how we performed, even in this sort of situation without the footy. We can show that we can defend and defend for repeat sets of 6. So yeah, good signs going forward, because at the end of the day, it is Queensland Cup, it's not the NRL, but we want to win a comp. We want to win a comp with the Redcliffe Dolphins here. Try to push our case to be basically, you can't go without Folau. So every club is going to be chasing our signature when we're off contract with Redcliffe. So I'm excited to see what happens. But right here, Madden gets through. Under 10 minutes to go. Well, now we got one little play here. Oh, kick almost working. Dash, the 14 is going to swoop on it. Good cover defense there to stop the try. Putting into the last minute, so to speak, and that should round us up. Maybe one last play. No, that's going to do us. So yeah, great win, great game. We probably will get player of the match, I would expect. Yeah, there you go. We had a blinder. Very, very solid game. Hopefully you guys are enjoying the series. Make sure to like and comment, and I'll see you guys in the next one.